Hey guys, this is Cynthia Lewis. I wanted to ask you guys a question. Do you realize that when you are comfortable, you can get caught up in the system for 1 decade, 2 decades, even 3 decades? I want to encourage you guys, don't get caught up in a system that don't care about you. I want you to think enough about yourself, as it relates to you, your job, your career. I want you to know that if you're not progressing in your career, don't stay where you at, right? I want you to move forward. And whatever that looks like for you, I want you to move forward. Many of us have had jobs. Some of you guys, and I'm still even in my current job. But listen, I can tell you by experience that people are not going to care about your future. They will lead you to believe that they do, but they really don't. And so, guys, you got to care enough about your own future and to make sure that you're taking steps each and every day to move that forward. And one of the ways you can do that, one of the ways of being able to move forward is to decide how you can bring impact in other people's lives, right? How can you be someone that will help them to make an impact, solve or resolve an issue that they have, maybe through an experience that you might have acquired from your job, or maybe, just experiences from life, right? But my point is, you know, if you see that you're not progressing forward, don't stay in a space where you're not able to evolve and grow. You have got to step outside your comfort zone. A lot of times, we'll get stuck in these places, in these systems that we call jobs that don't care about your career. And so, again, you have to care enough about your own career. You got to care enough about wanting to create something better for yourself, even if that looks like creating income outside your job that will eventually lead to entrepreneurship full time, right? But I just want to encourage you guys to start earning income outside of your job. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. One thing I've learned when I attended Texas Southern University, um, the Jesse S. Jones School of Business, is that that's you know strategy that I just said. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. People know that about finances. People know that about when they're dealing with money, investing money. But you got to also have that mindset too when you are dealing with your income. Don't just have just that one source of income, right? Because when that job goes away, do you have another source of income? Is what I want you to ask yourself. And if you don't, no worries. Don't feel embarrassed about it. Reason why I'm bringing it up is because I want you to do something about it. I want you to create multiple streams of income, have more than just your check coming in, right? What if that job goes away tomorrow, right? How would you pay your bills? How would you put food on your table? If you have kids, that are in college, if you got kids that are in school, it takes money, right? How will they eat? How would you guys be able to survive? Don't don't put yourself at risk. Don't put your family at risk. Think enough about yourself. Think enough about your family. Think enough about your own future to want to better yourself, to create more than just one source of income, right? Because you are important. Your family is important. And one thing I've learned is that even though you may lose a job, your bills don't stop, right? You still got to pay your mortgage. You still got to pay the car note. You still got to pay your life insurance, car insurance. You still got to put food on the table. All those things that take money. And if you don't have it, how would you be able to do it? Because I can tell you right now that the mortgage company don't care that you lost your job. The insurance company don't care if you lost your job. So that's my point, guys. I want you to start taking steps right now. And I want you to think about this. What problem have you solved for yourself, for someone else? And how can you turn that into a solution that other people can benefit from? All right. I want you to just think about that. What did you do to get out of the situation that you were in? Step one, do it in maybe 3 to 5 steps. Identify what the problem was and then break it down. What did you do to get out of it? That becomes your solution. So that's your homework. Go and do it. All right. Go identify what solution can you provide based upon your own experience, something that you help yourself or others to overcome. All right. Go and do it. Until next time, this is Cynthia Lewis, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.